Hey friends, Sarah here with The Holy Mess. I am getting ready to go on a road trip and I thought you might like to see what whole food plant-based foods I am taking with me. Now, because of my stomach issues, I'm working on healing my gut. I'm really careful about what I eat when I travel. I've actually traveled a couple times since I've been eating this lifestyle, which is also Weight Watchers Purple, and just so good for my weight loss and my health. I choose not to eat any fast food. If you want to eat fast food, that's totally okay. It's just not something I do. And more pick up food from grocery stores if I pick up any food, and then just bring food with me. So I wanted to show you, I've got all my stuff here packed up, ready to go, what I pack for a road trip. So this is a road trip in the car. We're going to be driving about 12 hours to Tennessee to see my daughter, which normally I would just totally eat in her kitchen, but she's in the middle of a move, so I want to be prepared. So let's get started here, and I probably take more than I'm even going to need. I think we're going to be gone for like 4 days, but I like to be prepared. So dishes are a must, so this is for heating up my oatmeal. I bring paper plates. I just eat right in the car. If I'm not the one driving, then I'll just eat while we're driving. If I'm driving, I'll just stop and wait and eat and then drive. So it takes a little longer, but it doesn't take that long. Okay, so got my napkins. I always bring containers with me. I hate to throw away food, and so I'll bag up my leftovers even if I just have a little bit. So there's my dishes. The pop is for my son. He'll probably eat the pistachios, but that is a doable snack, although I really try to not snack on nuts just because they're so high in fat, and I'm trying to maintain my weight loss. So I really only have nuts a couple times a week, but it's good to know I have it in there just in case I need it. So I'm bringing some canned goods. Won't eat these on the road, obviously, when we're in the car, but at the hotel, I've got them if I need them. I've got some corn to make like a beans and rice. My favorite thing to do when I stay is actually to stay at an Airbnb. That's what I've done the last few times, because then I have a complete kitchen with dishes and everything. This time we're staying at a hotel, and so it has a fridge and a microwave. I was careful to get that. So not as good, but I can still do so much with it. Okay, then I've also got, this is my favorite vegetable broth. I take it with me everywhere. I don't know that I will necessarily need it, but if I need to cook vegetables, then I've got it. And then I've got my plasticware, and I've also got some little ketchup packets, and I can get some on the road too, mustard. I'm bringing some potatoes, you'll see. I just dip them right in the ketchup and mustard, especially those little baby ones. They're so yummy. Okay, so then I have this. Now, I will tell you, I will use this in an emergency because it's really quick. It just heats in the microwave in 90 seconds. But it doesn't thrill me because it actually has some oil in it. The ingredients are water, whole grain rice, and less than 2% of canola oil, but I really try to avoid oil. So this is kind of my emergency stash. For my son, I have trail mix. I won't be eating that. We got him the little peanut butter to go. I probably won't eat these either because it's got, hydrogenated vegetable oil. But again, if I had to in an emergency, I could have that. I got some applesauce. I thought if I did need to eat while I'm driving, that's really doable. And jelly for the young man. Now, these are one of my favorite things to travel with. I order these from a company called California Balsamic, and they're so good. This is an excellent salad dressing, no oil, just as is. This one's a 7-herb Italian balsamic. And then I also got, this is another flavor I really like. It's called Raspberry Flame. Yum. And I can drizzle it on vegetables. I can drizzle it on a baked potato. They're just so easy to take with. I can put the link for that. I've got some Mrs. Dash. I have all kinds of seasoning blends I like. I love some of the ones from Trader Joe's, but this just makes it easy. I've got my tea mug because I'm really into my hot tea. This is the flavor I'm into right now. It's called Egyptian licorice. It's really yummy. Okay, so that's the majority of the packaged food that I'm taking with, and then I'm also bringing a cooler, and I don't have it packed yet because we're not leaving until tomorrow, but I got the food ready so you could see what I'm packing. So also I've got apples. I splurged on Honeycrisp. And of course, bananas. I'll be bringing plenty of those. Those are a really good portable. So these are already cooked in individual portions, grains and beans. So I'm just gonna throw those in the cooler, and then when I get to the hotel, I can throw them in the fridge or the little baby freezer. So I've got cooked brown rice, farro. I've got a pineapple, lime, mango rice I cooked a while back, yum, and some green lentils. Oh, and I forgot to show you too, I have oatmeal. So that can be something easy for my breakfast. I just need to add water. I've got hummus, and this is homemade hummus without any fat. And when the time comes, I forgot to put it out, but I've got baby carrots, I've got grape tomatoes, I've got celery sticks, and I've got, oh, my favorite, sugar snap peas. So I'll pack those along with the hummus, and that's a quick, easy, on-the-go food that I can take. I pulled from my freezer some of my very favorite vegan cheese sauce. So that is super easy now that it's cooked. I can just pop it in the microwave. I'm bringing some bean meatballs. These are yummy. This is the Girotti family recipe. They're better when they're cooked, but I could even eat them cold if I need to. I'd probably dip them in some ketchup. I can get ketchup packets anywhere on the road. Or if I'm in the hotel, I can reheat them. It's a really good protein source. And I don't have to worry about like if they come to room temperature because there's no meat or eggs or anything in it. It's just like beans and oatmeal and breadcrumbs. So I've got that. And then I've got my potatoes, my beloved potatoes. I've got some baby potatoes, some sweet potatoes, some Japanese sweet potatoes, and I'll just eat those as is. So that's the cold food I'm bringing with, and that's the prepped food. So that's what I'm taking on the road. I'll touch base and let you know how I'm doing. If you have any other ideas for whole food, plant-based foods to take on the road, let me know. I'd love to hear about it in the comments. And I will tell you too, I kind of read ahead. I was doing some research. There are different whole food plant-based foods like tortillas and crackers and chips, even things like cookies. But you know, the reality is if I have it in the car, I'm going to eat it. And I've come to realize just because we're in the car doesn't mean I need to be snacking the whole time. So instead, when I'm driving, I just drive. I don't need to eat. And I don't need to eat just because I'm bored. And when it's time to eat, because it's time for a meal, I'll stop and actually have a real meal and then drive some more. I'm Sarah with The Holy Mess. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.